Hello everyone, welcome to Super 10 IELTS. Today we are going to talk about the reasons we struggle with IELTS listening. Now when you sit with the audio and the speaker is speaking a lot of things all together, there are certain reasons that you are not able to understand the speaker. And those are the reasons we are going to talk about today in the video. Those can be one of the reasons that you are struggling with listening. So just have a look at it and see if it helps you. Let's start with the first one, which is when you are not used to the accent. So let's say you are listening to a native speaker, but you are not used to the accent. You are used to the Indian accent maybe. Like what I am speaking, you are able to understand what a native speaker is trying to say. You are not able to understand just because it's the accent that you are not used to. Let's have a look at it. How can that function? So I'm going to go on YouTube and I hope you have watched this series called Friends. It's absolutely amazing and I've picked a clip from there. Let's have a look at it.
Man, it is so hard to shop for girls.
Now if you look at the subtitle, you can relate to the audio. But if I just switch off the subtitles. Now let's see if you're able to understand it or not.
Oh, yes it is. An office, Max.
What did you get her?
A pen. It's two gifts in one. It's a pen that's also a clock. Huh? You can't give her that. Why not? Because she's not 11. And it's not the 7th night of Hanukkah.
Wait, honey, what he means by that is, while this is a very nice gift, maybe it's just not something a boyfriend gives?
Sure it is. She needs a pen for work. She's writing. She turns it over. Whoa! It's time for my date with Joey. All right, look.
So that's the clip, and if you have listened to it very carefully, that there must be a few sentences that you were able to get. I'm sure there were a few sentences that you were not able to get if you're not used to the accent. So this is how it looks like, but since I have gotten used to the accent, I was able to understand it. And that did not happen when I watched it for the first time, which was like 6 years back. So I watched this series continuously and it just helped me simply to understand the accent of these people. So if you're not used to the accent, what you can try is looking for such series like Friends, Big Bang Theory, whatever you like and they're fun for you, and then you can get used to the accent as well. So this is one of the reasons why we struggle. The other reason can be vocabulary. Now, if there are a lot of words in the sentence that the speaker is saying and you're not able to understand the vocabulary, you won't be able to relate to what the speaker is saying. Now, I'm not saying that you have to know the word meaning of each and every word that the speaker speaks. But if you do not know the maximum words, you won't be able to understand what the speaker is trying to say and won't be able to relate to it. So, for example, let's take a sentence. My teacher did not give me a constructive feedback and that made me question her credibility. So what am I trying to say here? Although it's a very simple sentence that I've kept it, but there are two words, credibility and constructive. Now if we do not know the meaning of these two words, it will be hard for us to understand what the speaker is trying to say. So what we can do is we can get a hold of a lot of words that are simply used in our day-to-day native speaking English. And I'm not saying that you have to sit with a dictionary and learn all the words. There is a methodology for improving your vocabulary also, which you can find in one of the other videos that we have uploaded. So please make sure that if you have good command over the vocabulary, you will be able to understand the listening part better. The third reason can be the pronunciation. So there are some words that we struggle in getting because the pronunciation is not what we know, or maybe we struggle with understanding because of certain pronunciation. So there are a few words that I'm going to play for you, and let's see how many of you can get how many of them. So you can just keep counting on your fingers how many words you get from that. These are the hobbies that I'm going to play, and the speaker is going to just name all the hobbies one after the other. Just listen to it very carefully and count the number of hobbies you can hear. Let me play this for you.
Gardening, stamp collection, orienteering, caving, spelunking, scuba diving, snorkeling, skateboarding, bowls, archery, ice skating, darts, golf, billiards, photography, painting,
Now there are around 15 words that the speaker shared. So those 15 words were just about hobbies. If you can recall how many words you got, there were snorkeling, there was gardening, there was ice skating, a lot of them were there. So if you just cross-check how many words you could understand from the pronunciation, you will be able to understand how comfortable you have become with the pronunciation of all the words. When I played it, I also struggled with one or two of them, but with time, like what the speaker was trying to say, I understood. So again, 3 reasons taking back, yes, 3 reasons that we are not used to the accent sometimes, we struggle with the vocabulary sometimes it's the pronunciation that we are struggling with. If you analyze what exactly you struggle with, you will be able to overcome that challenge simply. Thank you for joining us, and if there is any question or query related to this video or any module, you can reach out to us on Super 10 IELTS. Thank you.